What's up? What's up? What's up?
How's it going, man? It's another Sunday. Um,
Week 7. Week 7, Glenn.
yeah,
Man.
it's been a crazy week.
Yeah. Very, very crazy week.
It's I think last week was kind of a down week, but this week is like it really came and hit us.
Yeah.
Starting
So
with
much to talk about.
Thursday. Starting with
Oh
Thursday,
yeah.
my Steelers lost.
Glenn,
That's
it's actually it's
that
funny
set off
because
the week.
I remember I was telling you like, but it's actually really unfortunate. Whoever all our all our winning picks on Thursdays have lost now.
Yeah.
For
That's
like
like
since we started the show.
that's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we need to
Especially
start
like last
stop
week when
picking
I
the
felt like
favorites.
I guess that's what it means. It's really any given Thursday for us now.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, I
Um
think the game right now, Sunday night, it's 49ers versus Falcons.
yep.
Both good teams.
Yep.
We got 49ers right now up 20-10.
CMC just scored
Um,
again, second touchdown.
right. So it's like 2 minutes left in the game. It's gonna be hard to see. I don't see how the Falcons come back. It's gonna take something special. So
It, it, I think when it gets to these junctures, it's just you kind of got to call the game.
yeah,
Just got to call it as it is and just call the game.
yeah. It's another great game from Christian McCaffrey. Um,
Is he
114
back?
yards,
Is he
two
back though?
touchdowns. I mean, he's not like explosive as he used to be. He doesn't break off as many runs as he used to, but he's. I mean, look, 23 carries, 114 yards, 7 catches, 72 yards. I mean, what can you ask for? I mean,
You can't. You literally can't ask for anything more. 5 yards a carry.
so he's still great. I mean, he's playing like when a running back playing like that, still top five. Like that's a
He-
top five numbers you're putting up. So most guys aren't putting those kind of numbers up.
The only concern becomes the injury concerns.
Telling you, telling you. And I with Christian McCaffrey, man, it's like every time he runs or gets flipped around, you kind of wonder, is this guy okay? You just want him to get back up and be all right, So I mean, hey, right now, I thought before the season though, I thought that they would have chilled and not give Christian McCaffrey the ball that much.
Yeah,
But they
especially
just
when they acquired Brian Robinson.
yeah. But they just said they gave him a full workload right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Shanahan was like, "Here you go."
He wants to win.
Yeah, which is a huge risk, but he felt comfortable.
It's actually more of a risk later on in the season than less now. Really,
Yeah, yeah,
Glenn. Let's
but,
let's talk about today, man. Today's
yeah.
gonna. I have a lot to say, and I think that I'm gonna say some things that are gonna throw you off.
All right, I may say a few things too. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, let's talk about the Bears game.
Yep. All
It
right.
wasn't the most exciting game, but I think a few statements were made. I told you how I felt about the Bears offense and how real Caleb Williams is
Yep.
going against Spencer Rattler. He dethroned Spencer Rattler in Oklahoma. Okay, a couple years back. So I'm sure that this game was personal for them, a little bit, at least for Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
And here I have a bold take. Okay,
All right.
I think Rattler is better than Caleb Williams. Glenn, Glenn, don't. I haven't lost my mind. I promise.
I didn't think you would say that. Okay. I didn't predict that one.
Caleb Williams is not special at all. At all. Have you seen something special?
Every now and then.
Look, Spencer Rattler is literally running for his life, Glenn.
Yeah.
Like no true, no offensive line. Only Chris Olave, and the truth. Now the question is, how good is Chris Olave? Because I was talking to my brother. You look at the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Moore is your number 2 receiver.
Yep.
They might have the best receiving core in the NFL.
Well, I still I hear you.
I'm saying they might.
Yeah.
Somebody can argue it, and you can't get very upset.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why
And look, Luther Burden can play. I mean, he's a rookie, but
Yep.
as a number 3, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because at best he's a B right
Yeah.
now. Especially you like to give rookies 3 years. So like he has plenty of time to prove himself now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this claim I've made, I don't think we'll never see the truth of it because Spencer Rattler was like a 5th round pick. If the Saints aren't really gonna win because they're a bad team, and he's probably gonna lose his job.
Yeah. You think so? You think he's gonna lose his job?
Not this season. Like I'm saying, they won't go into next season without drafting a quarterback in the 1st round.
Ooh, really?
You think that they're gonna go another season without drafting a quarterback?
So let me tell you this: if they go and draft another quarterback in the 1st round, that means the GM has been fired because they just draft. Let me see why. Because you got Spencer Rattler, you start Spencer Rattler. This GM just drafted Tyler Shuck in the 2nd round. So you got Spencer Rattler out there starting. Then you bring Tyler Shuck in the 2nd round. You're telling me that GM's gonna get another chance to pick another quarterback in the 1st round? They're gonna say you wasted the pick with Tyler Shuck. You're out of here. I don't see the GM surviving that.
Okay, then that means that the GM won't keep his job because I can't foresee them not bringing anyone in free agency and going into another season with Rattler. And it's not Rattler's fault. Do you get what I'm saying though, Glenn? I'm watching it not be his fault. Running for his life.
Yeah.
Every single play.
So what they might do, they might stick with Spencer Rattler, as bad as that may sound to Chicago Bear fans. I mean, sorry, to New Orleans Saints fans.
Right.
And they may fix up the team around him and ease in Tyler Shuck. Honestly, because to pick another quarterback in the 1st round in this next draft, that's gonna mean some heads are fired.
Glenn, you're not building your team around Shuck. I told you, Glenn, Shuck is older than Rattler. That's what I'm saying. So like drafting a Shuck means that he's starting day 1.
Yeah.
He's the only person that needed to start day 1 because he's older than people that were drafted last year and 2 years ago.
2 years, maybe 3.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was he 26 or 20? He's 26, right?
I know he's 26. 26.
Yeah.
He was the backup to Justin Herbert in college. That's how long ago he should have been drafted.
It's relatively unfortunate, and I wanted to make the statement after watching the game because I'm like, this Caleb, and it really wasn't like, oh, I saw Spencer Rattler just killing it out there. It's just more of, I saw nothing from Caleb Williams, and maybe this guy shouldn't have been as highly rated as he was.
With Caleb Williams though, he's doing this thing that I see Russell Wilson do that just makes no sense to me. It's like, you know how like Mahomes and Josh Allen do this like scramble, they turn around backwards and they run out the pocket. Caleb Williams is doing that, but he's doing that when there's nobody chasing him. There's like no reason for you to be running out the pocket like that. And then you spin around and you're like looking, you make this weird throw.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily. There's no pressure. Just sit in the pocket.
Yeah.
Like usually guys do that when they don't have a choice.
Yep.
Like when Lamar does it, it's a little more controlled because he's so quick, he's so fast.
Yep.
But like that's why I said Mahomes and Allen, they kind of do it in a way where it makes sense. Like they're rolling out, they have to do it. But like I don't like what I'm seeing from Caleb Williams. Every play has to be some type of superhero play.
Yeah.
And honestly, this team needs to move away from Caleb Williams and let him be
a system guy.
Yeah, let him rely on the running game.
Yes.
Get DeAndre Swift the ball. Get Monangai the ball.
So wait. You just said his name. So can he get his flowers now?
Get his flowers for what?
He's playing well, Glenn. What more do you want from the guy?
Okay, so this is what I want from you though. When he plays bad, because the first like 4 games of the season, he wasn't good.
No, so the whole team wasn't good, and that's what I was trying to tell you.
But Caleb Williams has had good games.
No, so
But hold on,
garbage time.
real quick. With
Quarterbacks don't
Swift,
benefit from garbage time efforts.
well, look, with
Running
Swift,
backs don't.
I just needed the consist. When he has 3 yards to carry, when he has 2 yards to carry, we have to come out here and talk about him. If that's what we're gonna do with
No
Swift,
problem. I have no issue.
because he's had more bad games than good games so far.
No,
And
I don't agree.
of course he has. I'm talking, not, don't look at fantasy, because if you get 50 yards rushing and 50 yards receiving, that's the 10 points. You're happy in fantasy, but you're not happy in real life with 3 yards per carry.
Not
So
because
what I'll say is this though, I want to stick to like the Bears offense, make it run heavy,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
then take the pressure off of Caleb Williams. Let Caleb Williams do it when he has to.
Yep.
But the issue is, once again, I don't trust his running game enough, because when they have those games where it's 3 yards a carry and nothing's going, then it's going to be on Caleb Williams' shoulder. The team isn't good enough.
Yep.
They're just, Caleb Williams needs to elevate his game, and maybe he needs a situation where the pressure is off of him so he can learn better. When you're first overall, they throw you into the fire. You have to be a great player right away. It's tough.
Glenn, it's I don't think it's I think time will really tell us. I just don't I think my verdict is out on him. I know you want to give him another year. The guy just isn't as good as you guys thought he was. I'm saying you guys because I never was a Caleb Williams believer, and I'm not gonna start acting like I believe in him now. And
we both did have Jaden Daniels over him.
Yeah, we did.
And we're gonna talk about Jaden Daniels soon. I have some stuff to say about Jaden Daniels.
Yep. I also actually okay. We'll get there. But yeah,
with Spencer, no, go ahead.
No, finish what you're saying.
With Spencer Rattler, he played bad game today. He
Yeah.
threw some interceptions that just made no sense. But I don't think he needs to be benched. I don't think he's the issue. I never really thought he was the issue with this team. I think they need a better O-line. I think the defense isn't good. I mean, yeah, the Saints need some work, but yeah, we can move on from here.
Yeah, so let me just talking about that, I just want to talk about another quarterback that I really appreciate, that I really like, especially going into this season, that's just struggled. And I think it's because the team is bad. I'm just going to talk about the Jets. And the Panthers. Glenn, it's not Justin Fields' fault. You saw Tyrod come in and he's basically throwing picks too. This is a seasoned veteran, a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Let's not get carried away. I like Tyrod Taylor, but let's not act like he's.
No, but I'm saying he's not a bad. I'm trying to give the he's not a bad regular guy that came off the back. He's a guy that you bring in and you expect him to be able to win games, make good decisions, not turn over the ball.
He's a good backup.
Exactly. It's hard to do that when you have no weapons, Glenn. Especially this game, no Garrett Wilson. I was watching the game, some of the interceptions. I'm like, man, these receivers are just bad.
Yep.
They're just bad. The O-line is bad. Justin Fields running for his life. These people are going to lose their jobs over things that they didn't do. Fields and Aaron Glenn will both lose their jobs. People were literally calling for their jobs. I'm like, man, I wonder, and maybe this will make a big difference, Glenn. And maybe I'm being a little too optimistic or pessimistic. What do you think the Jets offense will look like if Mahomes is there? Today, with Josh Reynolds and Alan Lazard and them acting a fool with that battle line, Brees Hall barely getting something going, the offensive coordinator that's confusing.
I definitely think he'll need some more help. I just, with Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor, I mean, really Justin Fields though, it was getting ugly. There was nothing there, honestly. But once again, I'm just not a fan of the coach. I really do not like the coach. I don't like the play calling. I don't like what he's doing. Honestly, one thing I went to this week thinking is that Arthur Smith, I think Justin Fields has looked the best for Arthur Smith. And when I say that, I mean he looked more like a QB. I think with the Bears, he was just freestyling. He was doing whatever it took. I think with when Justin Fields with Arthur Smith, he was controlled. He's making the right decisions. He
Yep.
wasn't playing outside of himself. And honestly, now you see Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson with Brian Daboll just wasn't it. But with Arthur Smith, Russell Wilson looked much better. With Sean Payton, he looked much better. I just want to give Arthur Smith his flowers because Aaron Glenn isn't doing it with
Aaron
Justin.
Glenn is a defensive, he's a defensive-minded coach.
And
I don't think I can blame him for what's happening on the offensively. What you talked about last week about that, him being confused at the half, sure, you can blame the head coach for that one. But play call, the only thing that maybe they should do is change who's calling the plays. But again,
that's
the
his
guy
staff.
isn't a. But not only that, he's defensive minded. He can't come call offensive plays. I don't know how well versed he is in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a really funny game that you'll get into. But
Yeah, but
it's not Justin Fields.
Justin Fields got benched, y'all. If anybody missed the game, Justin Fields got benched for Tyrod Taylor. He did get a concussion, or was it a concussion? Right? He got injured. He got injured. Came back in the game for like a second. He played a little bit more. They ended up benching Justin Fields permanently. Tyrod Taylor comes in, doesn't look any better. Some would say he looked worse. He was turning the ball over. Justin Fields wasn't. So there you go with that. But this game was ugly. This game as a whole was just ugly. With Carolina versus the Jets. Jets fall to 0-7. And I don't see a win coming anytime soon.
Yeah.
And then
this was the one that they had to win, and the Panthers put them in a position where they could win.
I know.
The Panthers were begging them, please.
And so was the Broncos last week. The Broncos was begging them to win last week.
I just don't get it. And Glenn, let's talk about the Panthers real quick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
On Thursday, I told you about this running back thing. Mm-hmm. This is why they almost lost the game. Give Rico down the ball. Give Rico. It's simple. You won 2 games straight, back to back. This guy's going crazy. He's obviously the more efficient runner. But you insist on bringing in Chuba Hubbard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's strictly like I told you when you said that. I agreed with you for sure. But I think that they're thinking about last season. And the reason why I say that is because last season he balled out and then they gave him money. They gave him all that money. Like I'm looking here. He had 1,100 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns. Yeah. And then he was in the receiving game. He had another touchdown. I think that just based off how good he was, how efficient he was as a running back last year, they felt like, hey, we got to get this guy in the mix somehow. And they paid him. Like I said, they paid him. But it comes down to this. You're 4-3 as a Carolina. Like you're 4-3. Rico Dowdle is obviously the better player. I'm sorry that you paid him and maybe your pride is involved. You know, sometimes the pride gets involved here. We paid him. We have to put him out there. But I think maybe you put Chuba Hubbard in on passing downs here and there.
No,
but that's what he's good at that.
No, but
I mean, even today, I mean, he had that big play.
No, Glenn, he ran behind 3 big offensive linemen on a screenplay that's designed for him to get 26 yards. I bet you I get 10 yards on that play, Glenn.
Probably 10, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't. He's a whole pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, when I saw him, I was like, man, they need to trade him away. Because Trevor Etienne also looks good.
He's okay.
I'm saying, like, I saw a few flashes. I was like, okay, this isn't bad. This is sustained. Like, this could be my my change of pace back. You're not upset with him being your change of pace back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get the money off the cap.
Yeah, but I think it was a 2-year extension, so you're gonna have to deal with that for 2 years. Imagine having Chuba Hubbard on your cap hit for 2 years. That sucks.
Make them take the contract. Because
it doesn't.
No, Glenn.
They're not gonna take the contract. They know you want to get rid of him.
No. So Glenn, what round do you think he's worth?
Running back,
Yeah.
maybe fourth, fifth.
Then trade him for a seventh or sixth. Be like, yeah, take him and the money.
Hey, I mean, what team would do that? Because who, the
You
Vikings?
know, that's what my brother
Or
asked me. He asked me the same question, but you
because
got
right
a
now,
you got a
this,
deal.
this draft that just
Mhm,
came, like, was a great running back draft.
mhm.
Like, for example, you see your boy Scadaboo,
Yep.
like he was in the third, right? Fourth, what, third,
Yeah, third round, something like that.
third. So like, people are just gonna like have run. They like most teams were drafting running backs. Day 2 in the draft, everyone took running backs. Day 3, everybody took running back. Even the
Fourth
Chiefs.
round.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. Even the Chiefs with Brashard Smith,
Yep.
like
Seventh.
seventh. I mean, and he was value at the
Yep.
seventh.
Yep.
So no one's really trying to trade for a running back unless it's like a backup role and there's no big attachment like the Eagles did with Bigsby. So I don't know. I think the biggest thing in this game is finally Xavier Leggett did something. I've been out on Xavier Leggett, but he had a good game, and he looked like the player that they wanted him to be.
Yeah, definitely he
Um,
did.
yep. So I mean, Andy Dalton came in, looked solid as usual. What you expect from Andy Dalton?
Absolutely.
Bryce Young gets injured. Hopefully he's all
Yeah,
right.
hopefully he's back.
Yeah, because they're 4-3. They're trying to get it going.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, so everything's on the table still for Carolina, which is surprising to say.
Glenn, let's talk about another crazy 1 o'clock game, man.
Yeah.
I think you picked the Dolphins here. I want good old DG8.
Just disgraceful game, man. This is a disgraceful game from the Miami Dolphins. That was the battle of the terrible organizations.
Yeah, 1-5
It's like,
versus 1-5.
and Miami just had to show that they're much worse.
Yep,
It's,
they did good. I'm proud of them.
I mean, anyone who has HN in fantasy or any Dolphin fans who love HN, like, I'm sorry, he's playing his heart out. He's doing what he can.
Yep. They're trying to kill Jalen Waddle. They said, "Oh, Tyreek isn't enough. Let me get Jalen Waddle hurt too." Man, I can't believe them. They brought out not Will Greer. What's this guy's name?
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The high school star.
Yeah, and he looked bad. But honestly, can I say something crazy? They should roll out with him next week too.
No, no, it's gonna look.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because you want to see what you have there.
But when he went in, did you see how horrible he was?
Yeah, they didn't game plan. Like, he didn't have. Nobody had any idea. Let him get some time to figure out whether.
You should not look that bad. He fumbling snaps, just looking ugly, looking nasty out there. It was bad. The Dolphins just reset, and I don't know how you do that when you pay. They keep paying these guys.
Yeah.
They keep playing the Brock Purdy's, the Tuas, all the Trevor Lawrences.
Yep.
They paying these guys all this money. Like the Dolphins, they're gonna be back for a while.
Glenn, can I say something?
Right.
The media, right?
Yeah.
They were killing the Ravens about Lamar's injury concerns. He doesn't win in big games. But it doesn't apply to nobody else. You see, everyone's like, oh yeah, pay Purdy. How? But when it's Lamar's turn, it's like, oh no, he's been hurt. He don't win in the playoffs. Lamar's obviously better than these guys.
Of course.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
49ers did win this game, by the way. 49ers beat the Atlanta Falcons.
Man, they throwing some robes out here.
Yeah, they exactly.
Throwing some robes out here.
They put the game away. They got robes on while they're doing their post game interviews here. It's pretty. I don't know what the occasion is, but it's pretty funny to see.
Benzarella is better than this guy, Glenn.
Who, Mac Jones?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not.
He wins this game too.
But yeah, the Dolphins, they gotta start everything over. They gotta do something spectacular like the Broncos did when the Broncos had that big contract with Russell Wilson, and then they ended up drafting
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, and
But they just took a cap hit though. I
yeah,
think
I mean, what else are you gonna do with Tua? No one's gonna take Tua in that money. So nobody wants Tua. Like, no, at that price, no one's gonna take Tua. That's what I mean. Like, there's people who probably like Tua, but at that price, no one's gonna trade for Tua. No one's gonna pick Tua up from take Tua from you. So you have to do like a rebuild here. You have to bring in an amazing coach. Maybe if Mike Tomlin gets fired or whatever, you bring in somebody like Mike Tomlin and just completely start the whole thing over. You need somebody who can do that, who can like rebuild the whole team.
Glenn, Colin Cowherd said something about these about head coaches. Yeah. And he talks about the success rate of defensive minded head coaches versus offensive minded head coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it translates to like having like younger quarterbacks. So if you're rebuilding as Miami, and although they had Mike McDaniel, that wasn't Mike McDaniel's guy. Tua wasn't Mike McDaniel's guy.
Yeah,
he met him there, and he just took what he had. Maybe they should hold steady. I know he's gonna lose his job. He's probably gonna lose his job this week, honestly.
This week? I don't know about this week.
Yeah, but
he could. He could. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like betting.
He's next on the chopping block. If not this week, they lose another week, man. Their next loss is his last week. Like, I don't think he has another loss in him.
1-6 is just embarrassing.
That's what, like, you think they have another loss where he's gonna keep his job?
I really don't know what to expect from the Dolphins. Tua looked awful today. He looked he looked unplayable. But honestly, with the Browns, Dylan Gabriel didn't really look special to me. He just looked like whatever.
He looked like somebody that's not gonna make mistakes. He looks like Tua.
Yeah, he looks like Tua. I mean, he didn't look as bad as Tua, but he looks like.
I'm saying like the Tua that we expect: accuracy, timing, not make mistakes.
Yeah. And funny enough, aren't they? Then they both go to like the same high school or something like that? Or
no, I think they have the same ethnicity and they're both left-handed.
Okay. So yeah, something like that. Judkins, I mean, didn't really have like the best per average, but they feed him the ball. He does what he does. Kind of like the Scatterboo kind of game where we're gonna give you the ball as much as you can. We're gonna establish the run no matter what.
Yeah.
And they did that. Harold Fanning is the only person who caught, more than 3 balls.
That's wild.
And it's the Browns didn't do anything. The Browns just said, "You're gonna give us the win. All right, we'll take it." That's pretty. The defense turned up for the Browns, and the Browns have players on defense. Schlesinger can play. Devin Bush isn't good, but he's if you want to bring him in as your number 2 or every now and then, he's okay. He's good enough. I love Grant Delpit in LSU.
Yep.
Obviously, they have Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, one of the best corners in the league. I can go on and on. Owusu Koramoah is injured, but he's supposed to be here as well.
Yeah.
This defense is good, so you're gonna give them the chances. You're gonna keep throwing them interceptions. They're gonna do something.
They're the definition of a quarterback away.
Yeah, it seems that way. I don't really trust the receiving core fully, but
that's close. You only need B's with a good quarterback.
I don't know about that. I think you need B's with a great quarterback.
Really?
Yeah. I think if you're gonna be a B, I think you need great players around you. But if you're gonna be an A, like Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, you can do with BCs. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, let's move on to this Eagles Vikings game here.
Carson Wentz is playing for his job.
Carson Wentz is finished to me. I don't know.
Wait, did you watch it though? He didn't look bad.
He didn't look good.
He put up a fight, Glenn.
So let me tell you, Carson Wentz, and he's been this way his whole career with the Eagles as well. He's just a tough guy. He's gonna take every hit. He's gonna run. He's gonna get like smacked around. He's gonna get a concussion, come back out there, play again. Maybe it's like his downfall, his career, because that's kind of what made like his him miss that playoff run with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Who knows how his career would have been if he didn't miss that run.
Yep.
But my guy Addison balled out.
Yep.
Judge Jefferson had his moments.
Yep. Just Jefferson always gonna have his. FYI, guys, Glenn actually texted me. He said he forgot to tell y'all about it. About the Jordan Addison one.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate. Jordan Addison's a baller. If y'all don't know, he's a Devontae Smith. Him and Devontae Smith, those are guys that, like, if they're by themselves, they could do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have any faith in Carson Wentz. I think that they're gonna bring the rookie back, or he's not a rookie, but he feels like a rookie.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be anything special. But the Vikings didn't really. They kept the game close. They were in it, but wasn't really a fan.
If you bring JJ McCarthy back and he looks worse, right?
You gotta keep playing him.
Okay, so that's now stay with me now.
Okay.
Stay with me. So then maybe you should just give him more time.
I thought you were gonna say trade for Shador.
No. No. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. That's just fairy tale. That'd be great for Shador though.
It would be.
Go play with Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
And that'll be box office.
And they got two running backs.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be box office too.
Yeah.
Minnesota fans be going crazy.
Yeah. But I think they should ride out a few games with I would need to look at what their schedule looks like. But like I'm not trying out JJ McCarthy against any difficult team. Like I need to look at what their schedule looks like going forward.
I think honestly, low key, I think JJ McCarthy could have played this week and they didn't because it was the Eagles.
Yeah.
I really believe that. Because he's the emergency quarterback.
Yeah. But other than the fact that maybe the Chargers don't look really good right now, they go against the Chargers, Detroit, Baltimore. Ideally, I don't play them again until we play against Chicago. Because you're just going to go in there, go get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
And Chicago's a divisional game. It's not like that's going to be easy either.
And now the question is maybe he just shouldn't play again. Because I haven't seen anything for him to make me feel like, oh, this is the guy. He had the one good comeback win in Chicago week 1.
Yeah.
But that's about it, right? I didn't see anything else. I don't know if you saw anything.
Honestly, no. But I think that even though the Eagles won this game, I still think the Eagles have some problems. They can't establish the run. And it's a surprise to me that they can't with Jalen Hurts. Like usually Jalen Hurts, when you have a quarterback that has a threat of running, it usually helps your running game. But I'm not seeing it from Saquon. I don't know. He doesn't have any time. It's looking like the Giants all over again. It's like as soon as he gets the ball, somebody's smacking him. He has to like dodge somebody. And he's not even dodging them. Like when he's with the Giants, he was actually dodging one guy and then maybe he'll get hit after that. Saquon gets the ball and he just gets hit and that's it.
Has the Eagles fixed the offensive line? Like, are they done with the injuries or what's going on with that?
I mean, they've lost players over the years.
No, I'm talking about this season. Like, do they still have the same offensive line that they started the season with?
Mostly.
Okay, then that's really shocking. That's even more shocking to me now.
Yeah, I mean, and remember Lane Johnson got
caught on to him.
Really? You think so?
I don't know. The only true testament, right? The only true test that we can really use here is you got to trot out Tank Bigsby and AJ Dillon and see what happens.
It never happened.
And the reason why I'm not saying start them, I'm saying give them a few more carries in the game. Not a lot, but if they get 5 carries each, and Saquon gets 12, Saquon is definitely still the starter here, but it shows you what is happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gives you something to study. Are they finding success? What runs are they finding success on?
Yep.
And it really helps you point out what the deficiency is.
Well,
honestly, Jalen Hurts isn't even getting it going. He had negative 10 yards.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever had negative 10 yards in his career.
No, but he did have a good game though. He was very efficient.
Oh yeah.
He had three touchdowns.
Yeah.
It was one of those games where like
High
tomorrow,
completion.
tomorrow nobody can really say anything about Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah, of course.
I did say on last Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
we had a guest on. I mentioned to start everybody with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was wrong with Saquon, but
Yeah.
definitely Devontae Smith and AJ Brown balled out.
Dallas Goedert didn't have as great of a game.
Yeah.
But other than that, everyone ate.
Yeah, and Devontae Smith be open. I just noticed.
He's good, just like you're saying, just like they're good. Like these guys are actually ones.
Yeah, exactly. No, definitely. And honestly, with Devontae Smith, it's like sometimes Jalen Hurts be missing him, and I'm just like, maybe he should be the one complaining, but whatever. It's a good win for the Eagles. Good for them to calm down. I know they were panicking last week with a lot of their issues, but it's good to see the Eagles come through with their win here.
Glenn, do you think this is gonna calm down the fans though? Saquon had 44 yards on 18 carries. Glenn, we were just talking about how we think we could get 25 yards on 15 carries.
How many carries?
On 15 carries.
Hey, the question is, can you get what 10 yards? You said?
No, it's can you get 25 yards on 15 carries?
Oh, it's 25 yards.
Yeah, on 15 carries. You have 15 carries though.
Jeez. All right.
You only got to average like 2 yards a carry.
Less than that.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yeah, like I said, that's the question. The circumstances got to be in your favor. That's my answer. You got to have the best O line versus the worst D line. You got to make sure you don't get injured. Everything got to good play caller. Everything got to be on your favor.
Yeah.
And it can happen. Yeah, you can do it.
Man, but let's move off this game, man.
Yeah. There's a game. I'm not sure if we're going to this game yet. I think we talked about all the 1 o'clock games, right?
Yeah, we hit all the 1 o'clock one. But
let's talk about the craziest game, or you want to wait on that?
Let's wait on it so I can bash you about what I really wanted to bash you about.
Okay.
On Thursday, we had a conversation about quarterbacks.
Okay.
And it looks like the guy that you said was more aesthetically pleasing couldn't pull through.
Yeah.
I guess aesthetics don't win you games.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
That's why I was telling you, when you play, the body of evidence is this year.
So Daniel Jones is better than Justin Herbert
this year. You rank quarterbacks this year, Glenn. I'm saying, Glenn, you rank quarterbacks this year.
So if you're starting a team right now, they can drop a team in the league, and you choosing the quarterback you want. You're gonna choose.
Of course not.
Right. Then it doesn't matter. Anything else doesn't matter.
No.
Starting this week, you've seen how everybody's been playing. Boom, there you go.
That goes back. See, now Glenn, we're playing the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. They already played for us. We don't have to pretend. The stats are there. We watched the game.
I'm watching the game too, and you're saying that you think Daniel Jones is better than Justin Herbert.
Not 2 interceptions.
We got to put context around this stuff. You're just looking at the stats and you're saying that Justin Herbert is.
I watched the game,
and you actually think that Daniel Jones is better than Justin Herbert.
I was like, wow, Daniel Jones is very efficient. He's gotten so much better.
But you know what I see when I watch this game? I see that Daniel Jones has a lot of help around him to make him move this offense very well. Justin Herbert has nothing near that. He doesn't. He has no. The O line is awful. He lost both his running backs. He has. Quentin Johnson just came back, caught a touchdown. Lad McConkey and Keenan Allen are good, but like compared to what Daniel Jones has, Jones has
solid receivers.
And Daniel Jones has everything. He has wide receivers, tight end, great running back. He has a better defense. I don't. You got to put these things in context. You can't just say that. Oh, this is better because they won the game.
No, it's not.
It's not like that.
I was telling you that you got to give the guy give him his flowers, give him his credit, and say that he's been better this season.
But
he has been better.
So far, right now, Daniel Jones' numbers are slightly better than Justin Fields.
You trying to put him in a box. He has been a better quarterback this season, Glenn.
with the
It
help
don't
around
matter.
him.
See, that's
It
what I'm saying.
matters.
Don't
It,
tell me about what. Now you're telling me woulda, coulda, shoulda, and then he had
no,
this and he had that. And what if you put him there and you put him there? None of that
that's
matters. We're watching the games
that's
every week, Glenn.
the reason why.
7 weeks in now.
The reason why it matters is because then that's when you start getting people to say Brock Purdy's top 5, and you got like, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo, and you start to add these players that don't deserve it to be in there. And if you're not looking at the context of the situation, you're not looking at the scenario of what the players are in, then you find yourself making the wrong decisions about who's a better quarterback.
We're not talking about who's the better all time.
No,
we're
I'm
talking
talking
about
today.
Right,
You want
and that's
to
what I'm saying.
today?
Performance today.
He played better than Justin Herbert today. But
Yes,
that doesn't mean that he's a better quarterback than Justin Herbert.
And not just today, this season.
He's played slightly better this season, but that doesn't mean he's a better quarterback.
Now you're trying to put it in the box. Just why can't let the guy have it? He's been better this season. From week 1 to week 7, he's been better. And he just beat the guy.
Fine, look, he played
at his house.
He played better, right? But that doesn't mean he's a better quarterback.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if I'm building my dream team, obviously I'm not picking Daniel Jones.
Right? Okay, but you can play better all you want. I'll never say you're better than the guy. You can play better, but it doesn't mean I'll say you're the better quarterback.
So you're just choosing not to give him his flowers.
No, I just need to see more. I know that Justin Herbert has been playing this high level for years. And Daniel Jones be 6 weeks, all of a sudden I'm going to say he's better than Justin Herbert? That's crazy.
Today, in this moment, yes.
Today, in this game, he played better than Justin Herbert. But I would never say...
from week 1 to week 7, he's played better. That's all I'm asking you.
He's played better.
I'm not asking all time, Glenn. I'm saying...
I'm not even saying all time. I'm not even saying all time.
All I'm asking is week 1, 2025 to week 7, 2025, that you rate quarterbacks. Just put
that's when you say you rate quarterbacks, that's when I
just put his name above. Just put his name above. That's all I ask.
No. That's crazy. That's crazy. I will put him to say that right now he's playing better. But if you ask me who I'm rating as the better quarterback, I'm not gonna base it off of week 1 through 7. I'm gonna put the context of the situation around it. You know, it's bigger. It's bigger than just looking at the numbers and the sample size. It's bigger than that. If not, then we're gonna have Dak Prescott better than Mahomes. We're gonna have Dak Prescott better than Lamar Jackson. And if anybody's saying that in their head that Dak is better than these guys, it's crazy. Honestly, like Dak is playing amazing. And another great game for Dak. But if you're trying to tell me that you put in Dak over Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, that's a crazy thing to say.
I'm putting Dak's performance this season above them because that's
his
what
performance. But that's fine. You can say he's performing better, but I'm not gonna put him over the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because obviously you're not drafting your best team all around. You're evaluating week 1 to week 7, and that's all I'm asking. I'm saying in your evaluation of week 1 to week 7, can he not? Why can't Daniel Jones be better than Justin Herbert? Just based on evaluation.
He's playing better, but he's not a better quarterback.
Wait, look. For the first 4 weeks of the season, Glenn, the Colts did not punt the ball.
Mm-hmm. That's a team thing.
Look. The offense led by Daniel Jones, like don't try to discredit it by saying like, oh, it's a team and he has a running back.
You must like Brock Purdy.
I actually don't like Brock Purdy.
But why?
But I have to respect what he does in the system that he's in.
You can respect it. That doesn't mean you have to say he's better than Lamar Jackson.
Of course, because I know that you look at talent, and that's what you're saying. Who's more talented?
It's not even just talented. It's not even just talent.
But then if you're talking about performance, and I'm just talking about performance from week 1 to week 7, yeah, honestly, performance from week 1 to week 7, a lot of quarterbacks are better than Lamar Jackson. I'm a Ravens fan. I love Lamar. I'm talking about performance. Statistically, these players are performing better. Lamar is in a terrible situation.
And that's fine.
Defense sucks. Running back wants to fumble the ball, lose them games. It sucks. That's the nature of the beast. Week 1 to week 7, that's what I'm evaluating.
And that's fine to say that they're performing better at the moment. But I'm okay with that alone. But don't tell me that you're saying these quarterbacks are better than anybody else.
They are, because
They're
The
not. No,
performance.
no.
What is your so what's
That's when
all
you
right,
lose
so
me.
look, Glenn, so just let's give it a scenario, right? We're in class. We take a test. On test week 1, I get an A. You get a B. Week 2, I get an A. You get a B. Week 3, I get an A. You get an A. Week 4, I get an A. You get a B. At the end of these 4 weeks, who's better?
It's not that just simple because
Glenn, what do you
it doesn't work like that. Because let me
how?
tell you, is one teacher giving you an easier test?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
It does
matter because
matter.
colleges don't look
Because
at that. It don't
if
matter.
I'm
Colleges are looking at,
if you're
oh, and
taking
you had this teacher and you had this
if I'm
thing.
taking geometry and you're taking calculus, and I'm getting A's and you're getting B's because you're taking calculus. I mean, one person has a difficult situation. The other person is.
Colleges don't care about that, Glenn.
They do care about that.
They look at your GPA. They're like,
They're
okay.
gonna look at this person is taking geometry, and this person is taking calculus. I mean, if this person is getting B in calculus, at least in geometry, we believe he would be in a better situation.
But they're gonna be like, this guy really can succeed in the situation that he's presented. Because week
If
1,
you're
week
running
2,
a geometry
week 4,
offense,
he's killing geometry. This guy's he's okay in calculus, but this guy over here, he's killing it above and beyond. You gotta give him his flowers, Glenn. That's all I want.
I'll give him his flowers and say that Daniel Jones has been wonderful this season, and he's playing great. But there's not going to be a situation where I know a guy who broke rookie records, and every single year he's on pace to even break the yards record for his age. If you're comparing him to all-time greats, I'm not even gonna today say Daniel Jones can prove it as time goes on. But today, Justin Herbert is much better. It's another but to move to this receiving core with the Chargers, Lab McConkey, Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen has a great game. This guy Gadsden, I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, Gadsden. Yep.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere and just performed.
Oh no! I don't think I said it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it. You remember that was the first week when Will Disley got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I told you about him. I was like, well, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's hard to predict. It's hard to predict. This is last week he plays pretty solid. This week he really came and showed something. But yeah, it looks like the Colts, the Chargers are gonna be in that mix that I was talking about before, with these borderline teams that these borderline playoff teams fighting for their spots.
And it looks like the Colts aren't. It looks like they're really gapping, especially in the division they're in, Glenn.
Yep.
The Jaguars just lost, and the Texans can lose tomorrow night.
Yep. Honestly, the quarterback play this year has been sensational. Like almost every quarterback is playing well. I mean, I can go off and name so many different quarterbacks. They're just playing at a high level this year. And there's so many people who last year, if they play like this last year, they would have been MVP candidates that we don't even mention. Like Daniel Jones, for example. I mean, if he was playing like this last season, he would be the undoubted
he would
MVP
still have his job in New York.
Exactly. Honestly, what I want to go to is I really want to talk about before we get to the Broncos Giants. I want to talk about the Packers Arizona Cardinals real quick.
Yeah.
Because I have a bold claim here for the Cardinals.
Oh man.
I think it's over.
For Kyler?
Yeah, I think it's over.
They're gonna roll with Jacoby the rest of the season.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're gonna roll the rest of the season with Kyler. But those predictions that people are saying, Kyler to Pittsburgh, I think is very possible.
Now you're really listening, huh?
Yeah, because honestly, the fit he doesn't fit this offense. he's not going to go through. He's not going to go through another coach. Jacoby Brissett looks more functional in this system.
Yeah,
I think Kyler's better than Jacoby. Obviously,
yeah. He's
Kyler's
more
more.
talented. He's more talented.
I think he's better overall. But I mean, whatever it is, I just think that Kyler doesn't fit this offense. He needs to go with more of a fit. I know Arthur Smith has a lot of college offers coming in. So I hope he doesn't take any college offer because I think Kyler would fit in his offense. But it's really looking bad with how much Jacoby Brissett looks functional in his offense. Looks much better than Kyler the past 2 weeks. I know there's no controversy. Kyler's gonna play no matter what, but
Yeah.
it's just something I had to bring up. It's very, very eye opening here.
Glenn, I think just to piggyback last week, Thomas brought up the whole backup thing. Something I've been thinking about the whole entire week.
Mhm.
It's important for organizations to make sure that they're investing in good backup quarterback.
Yeah.
You have to have a high functioning, sufficient backup quarterback for these very moments that you, because watching Arizona, usually you get a backup for 2 weeks and put you right out of it. But even though they've lost the games,
Yeah.
like, hold on, Arizona might have something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's something I've been watching. I was like, wow, this is very interesting.
No, yeah, it is. Packers win that game. I think we both chose the Packers to win that one. Pretty much expected. I have another bold claim I want to make here. Okay. Not bold claim, but I have to put this player on blast here.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me not say put him on blast. There's a alarm with this player. Something we really need to watch.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Stroud when his rookie year, right? He's not who I'm talking about, but I'm just bringing him up. His rookie year, he was the man. He was phenomenal. He came in, but then Jaden Daniels comes in. Jaden Daniels is even better. Leads his team to NFC Championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels when he's playing is sensational, but Jaden Daniels has an injury problem, and it's starting to get a little worrisome. And it's pretty scary. Honestly, if I'm a Commanders fan, I'm a little worried about the continuing injuries with Jaden Daniels. It's always something little here, a couple weeks here, a couple weeks there. It's starting to be too reoccurring. Even today, he looked like he was hobbled.
Yeah.
And Marcus Mariota comes in, throws a pick. It just looks ugly. Yeah. Cowboys win pretty comfortably. Dak another great game. I mean, if Dak wasn't, if they weren't 3-3, everybody would be mentioning Dak in the MVP discussion. And do you have anything to say about it before I move? I want to continue to talk about Dak for a second, but
now go ahead.
So with these quarterbacks, I mentioned something earlier with these quarterbacks. A lot of them could be in the MVP discussion. Everyone's playing so well.
Mm-hmm.
Got Matt Stafford, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Dak Prescott, 13-3. You got Sam Darnold, 11-3. Sam Darnold didn't even play yet. Baker, Drake May, Mahomes, Daniel Jones, Justin Herbert is 10-4. Josh Allen, Jared Goff, and then Aaron Rodgers is 14-5. 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Like that, I just listed like 10 quarterbacks who last year, if they play like this last year, because last year the quarterbacks weren't playing that well. To start the season, season. If they played like this last year, they would be all over the NBA. Like it wouldn't even be a question.
Yeah.
The numbers that quarterbacks are putting through right now are insane. Aaron Rodgers is on pace for 40 touchdowns this year. He leads the league in touchdowns right now, tied with Jared Goff. Jared Goff is going to pass him tomorrow, but it's shocking how like even the lesser tier quarterbacks are having great years.
Glenn.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm gonna just make my statement about Aaron Rodgers. Eventually, in my brother's words of how he calls it, he's gonna turn into a pumpkin. Mm-hmm. I would just tell you that he's not real. He's on pace for 40 touchdowns. I don't know how much farther than 25 he gets.
So you think he's going to go 11 touchdowns in all these weeks? That are 11 weeks.
Yeah.
Some things are just ridiculous. 11 touchdowns in 11 weeks. 1 touchdown a game. That's what you're saying?
You'll be shocked. You know you could go games without touchdown, right?
But
They do it all
11
the
weeks.
time.
11 weeks.
I said how much farther than 25. So if he gets maybe
So
he gets
he's gonna pass 25.
Maybe he could get maybe
If
he
he
could get
if he gets 28, that's a good season.
great. If he had good season, y'all lose a whole bunch of games. Great. He had a good game. Y'all lost games. I mean, no problem, but it's not real.
But 28. What do you want the guy to? I don't understand. Like, I know you don't. If he scores 28 touchdowns, what are you saying? That's not real. That's a great season. That's a good season.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying he's not a real quarterback that you guys are gonna march through the season with. Like I'm saying that all this. What's your record right now? 4-2.
4-2.
I'm saying that you'll be shocked that towards the end of the season it won't look like that.
The quarterback play or our season?
The team play. No, I'm not talking about.
That's a different discussion. That's a different discussion.
No, and I'm saying it all stems from his play.
No, it's not. How is it stems from his play?
The team's performance stems on how the quarterback performs.
No, it doesn't.
How not?
How is the quarterback going to dictate what happens on defense?
So why do people?
The reason why the Cowboys are losing right now is not because of Dak Prescott.
He's part of it. He has to elevate them above their circumstance and their situation.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's what they always say about the great ones. That's what they said about Brady. That's what they were saying about Mahomes. That defense doesn't matter. No receivers doesn't matter. That's how you tell me how good you are.
If I score 4 touchdowns, if I score 4 touchdowns, my team puts up 30 whatever points, and the defense gives up another 30, and you're blaming me. That's crazy.
You gotta be better. You have to go above this. I was telling you guys about Lamar just has to be better than. He has to be better than the circumstances that Ravens are presenting him.
No, I'd highly.
Lamar is not doing anything wrong.
I highly disagree.
But he has to outplay the circumstance because that's what the greats do. Aaron Rodgers is already great. He's already made his name for himself, right? But you're talking about his great performance, and you're talking about how early on in the season. I don't see nothing. But what I think about these things are sustainable.
That's why you don't make these. That's why you don't do these. This quarterback's better than this one so early.
Yeah,
because you know some of this play. You know some of this play isn't sustainable. You're talking.
No. But I'm saying that when we're here right now in this moment, I'm not gonna predict what's gonna happen 3 weeks from now. I could only when I'm evaluating quarterbacks. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers thing is a prediction of mine, right? When we're talking about evaluation, what I'm evaluating is what I've seen from week 1 to week 7.
And what's your evaluation?
Of week 1 to 7, it looks good. My prediction is not real.
You're predicting that he's gonna throw.
I'm predicting that it's gonna look a lot like last season.
But why do you say? What's your evidence on that? Why do you say that?
Because I've seen it before.
You've seen it one season. Why? But why do you make last season?
Because the same circumstance as last season.
How's it the same circumstance?
Moonball. It looks good.
So okay, come on.
I'm not saying that.
Is that what you saw? Is that what you saw on Thursday?
You threw like 2 or 3 picks on Thursday.
No, but I'm saying. So you watched Thursday. You think Aaron Rodgers played bad?
Of course, I don't think he played bad. But
right. So what I'm saying on Thursday, you just saw moonballs on Thursday.
No, the moonball was the Russell Wilson thing.
So how's it? I'm asking you, how is that the same as this season? That's what I'm asking.
I'm saying the hype of the quarterback, the hype of the offense, the hype of the team.
Going to the season, nobody was hype on Aaron Rodgers.
No one was hype on the Steelers last year either. Going into the season till they started winning games.
I think we're talking about different things. You're talking about the Steelers. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
I'm talking, but both are the same thing.
No, they're not.
How are they not the same thing?
Because a quarterback can play well, like Dak Prescott can play well, and the team can be bad. Right,
but then when you evaluate it, to say that this quarterback is great, you have to overcome the bad circumstances around you.
And so what I'm saying is he can't
You're
go out
saying
there.
that, all right. So last year, Joe Burrow threw all those touchdowns. He was in an MVP race. What did all of that get him? Nothing. They didn't go to the playoffs.
Yeah, but so
So,
you're gonna tell
yeah,
me
Joe
Joe
Burrow
Burrow?
had a good season. So what?
Right, but that's not Joe Burrow's fault. That's on the Bengals organization.
I don't. How's it not Joe Burrow's fault? We
So
talk about how great Joe
so
Burrow
if
is.
he drops 35 points, what is he supposed to do?
Drop 40, drop 45.
How can
I'm
you
saying
expect a quarterback
because and
to
Glenn, it
drop
doesn't.
40 to drop 40? No quarterback has dropped 40 points a game. Well,
What do you
this
mean by no quarterback has dropped 40 points a game?
that's not sustainable. Teams barely average 30 a game. If you average 30 a game as a team, that's an amazing season.
Oh. Glenn, we're 7 weeks in. We have a lot of time to see this unfold.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, let's hit this last game, the biggest game. We didn't even touch it.
Yeah, we got the Denver Giants game. That's the game that was just crazy. I mean, honestly, as a Giants fan, you got to be happy and angry at the same time. It's like you're happy because Jackson Dart looked pretty good, and especially on that game, what looked like a game-winning drive.
Right.
Just a weird game for the Denver Broncos. They had a bunch of tip balls going their way, and then the Giants got the tip ball next. It was just an ugly game. But if I'm the Broncos fan, I don't know how you're 5-2. I just don't look at this team as like a consistently good team.
I can agree with that.
You look bad against the Jets, look bad against the Giants here. I don't know. I don't see
what I can say, Glenn, is that the Cowboys, Commanders, they need to be worried. If not this season, it might be this season, Glenn. It might really be this season. But if not this season, next season, the Giants are creeping up on everyone's heels.
They almost got him. They almost got him this season.
I'm extremely impressed. I would have never thought that we would be sitting here talking about the Giants are good. At no point in the offseason did I think it was real.
It's the energy around the quarterback. Honestly, it's just the energy. It's not that he's even playing that much better.
Yeah.
It's just that he's playing well and he's like galvanizing the team. The players love him. Everybody loves him. The vibes are great.
Shaking his head, acting crazy.
They both kind of turned up at the same time.
Yeah.
And
he's gonna make me have to write an apology letter to him.
Who, to Jackson Dart or who?
Jackson Dart.
Oh, you didn't believe in him?
Of course not. And I was frustrated with the Giants for drafting him. I was actually frustrated with everyone that drafted everyone before Shador because it made no sense. I'm like, all of you guys, this is why you guys are bad teams. But maybe they know more than me. Well, the Saints
this was Dayball's guy. Dayball wanted him.
Yeah, so. And honestly, if you love the guy, you got to go for the guy. You can't be upset with that. But I guess the rest of them I can be, like the Saints.
They're a mess.
But look, Glenn, it's scary with the Broncos, right? But you have to give the credit where credit is due. They did march the ball back, and they did pull through and win the game. And honestly, sometimes it shows character, it shows grit. You got to at least give them their flowers for that, though, Glenn.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
it's scary. It's scary because you should not be in that position against the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just a testament to how good the Giants intend on being this season.
Yeah, and maybe we need to give the Giants more credit.
And maybe that's what it is.
Because remember, they almost beat the Cowboys. They beat the Eagles.
Yep.
I mean, it seems like since Jackson Dart has been here, they're in every game they play.
Yep.
So Hey, it's it's
The dart,
it's
the dart effect.
it's a fun. They're a fun team to watch. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
it
just
is.
I just wish Neighbors was a part of this.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So if Neighbors is there, they won the game, right?
Oh yeah, Neighbors makes a difference.
Yeah.
At least
He
at
at
least
least
a
adds 1 point.
a field goal is something.
Yeah, he at least adds
Yeah,
points.
and Wandale Robinson, like I said, he's a good number two.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
that's why I see in him. Um, Theo Johnson got a lucky tip ball. He scored it. Okay. Well, I just want to see it more consistently from Theo Johnson.
What about the other
Um,
guy, Bellinger?
Bellinger, yeah, he's their number two. I mean,
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, number two tight end. Yeah.
Man.
Um, but yeah, it's that kind of wraps up all the games here. I don't know if I'm missing. But we didn't talk about one game that we don't really need to talk about because it was just a blowout. But I just want to shout out my guy Rasheed Rice. You know, went crazy today.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I mean, I'm gonna pull up the numbers here. I just want to see. I think Hollywood scored a touchdown.
Do you write your apology letter to him? Let's just write our
I never
apology.
said anything bad about Hollywood.
No, you said trade him away. He's not worth anything now.
Yeah, so this is what's gonna happen because once again, Rasheed Rice got 10 targets. That's double the targets that anybody else got.
Mm.
Nobody else is close to that. Um, with Hollywood have 4 targets, 14 yards and a touchdown. There's nothing to really talk about. He got the touchdown. And this is what's gonna happen now. Rasheed Rice, he's not gonna score 2 touchdowns every game, but he's gonna get majority of the targets, almost all the targets. He's gonna be a number one. Then it's gonna be Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton, and between Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton, Hollywood Brown, and Juju, you're gonna have to pick who you think is gonna like score there.
Who's
It's
worth
gonna
it?
it's gonna be very hard to determine that. That's
Glenn.
why that's why I mentioned to trade him because you don't know who else is gonna be.
Man, I didn't realize that Brashard Smith he was involved in this game a lot. Or was it when they were blowing him out? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they were blowing him out and he was involved. So I mean
Okay.
it's hard to really because
Okay.
even in the
The numbers
beginning
told me like, oh, I was like, oh man.
it was a lot of Pacheco was starting to look a little explosive. Um so I
It
was
says he's averaging 3.8 yards a game. I stopped watching the game because
it was a
you could
blow.
tell it's a blowout and like it's not funny anymore. There are better games to watch.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to beat you and I'm praying for Spencer Rattler to show me something.
yeah, it was something. But yeah, that before we ended, I just wanted to bring up Rasheed Rice here. A
Man,
little shout out.
thank you all for coming on. It was great. I love
Yeah,
doing this. We're 4 weeks in. Got another week. TikTok is trying to fight us, but we'll beat them eventually.
yeah, man. It's definitely a fight. That's what I'll call it. I don't know if they hating on us or what, but hey, we're trying to see what we can do here. But honestly, I'm really proud of my picks this week. Didn't go the best for me, but I think I was able to rebound, maybe even take the lead.
Yeah, I think you might have taken the lead, but there's no gap here. There's
Yeah, yeah,
definitely no gap.
yeah. And I think it's just gonna get harder to make picks because then you got teams like the Giants and you got teams that are like kind of you
Yeah,
know are getting better. So
yeah,
it's gonna make it harder to pick because you're gonna want to pick upsets.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I appreciate everybody who showed up, everyone who came and watched. Like I said, we want questions here. Y'all got questions? Ask questions. Y'all anything you want to add? Let us know. We we don't mind answering questions, giving help, giving guidance, whether it's fantasy, whether you just have
Got
information.
somebody said, "What's up?"
What's up, Titan style? What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, just let it. Hey, you want to say what's up? That's fine too.
Yep.
But yeah, we're just happy to do this. We're happy to be with you guys. Happy to talk sports, talk football with you guys, and yeah, we got fantasy on Tuesday, and then we got Thursday back with the picks, which I'm really happy about. We'll see Thursday how the standings are. I think I should be in the
I'm,
up top right now.
I'm
So
hoping it's a tie. We'll see tomorrow night. No, I think tomorrow night we pick the same game, right?
yeah, I think both games will pick the same.
Dang it.
Yeah. So
man, y'all like, share, subscribe, do it all. See you guys on Tuesday.
yeah. All right, thanks for coming, y'all.